Hey everyone! Welcome back to Trove, your ultimate stop for everything camera tech, filmmaking, and pro-level action gear. Today I'm about to show you how to turn your DJI Osmo Action 6 into a cinematic beast, the kind of camera setup that makes strangers stop and ask, "Wait, what did you shoot this on?" If your footage still looks shaky, overexposed, or flat, that ends today. Because by the end of this video, you'll not only have a one-button preset that makes your shots look expensive every single time, but also a secret mic trick that'll make your voice cut through wind like a pro shotgun mic. So, grab your Osmo Action 6 and let's make it legendary. The cinematic vision, imagine this. You're flying down a trail, cutting through city lights, or surfing across blue water. You hit record and the footage just locks in. The horizon stays level even when you don't. The colors pop with rich contrast. The motion feels smooth, not floaty, not artificial, just buttery cinematic flow. That's the power of the DJI Osmo Action 6 when your stabilization, sensor, and settings finally work together. This tiny powerhouse brings you full horizon lock, RockSteady stabilization, ultra-wide field of view, and smart color science that keeps details crisp whether you're under harsh sunlight or at dusk. Let's build your repeatable pro-level setup. Fast start setup, your everyday starting point. Here's the setup I recommend every single time you power on your Action 6. Resolution, 4K at 60 FPS. The perfect blend of detail, motion, and edit flexibility. Stabilization. Turn on RockSteady for natural cinematic stabilization. Thy big leans or tilts. Use horizon balancing to keep your frame perfectly level. Doing rolls or spins? Switch to full horizon steady. It gives that surreal world spins but you don't effect. Use it for creative wow shots. Field of view. Use wide FOV for immersive POV shots. Switch to standard for close-ups and people to avoid facial distortion. Simple, repeatable, and always reliable. The look. Get that cinematic color if you love color grading. Switch to 10-bit D-Log-M. It captures extra color data, deeper shadows, and smoother highlight roll-off. Then apply a LUT in post to unlock that true cinematic look. If you prefer no editing, go with normal or HLG. These modes give you punchy, ready-to-share colors straight out of the camera, and always lock your white balance to avoid those ugly mid-clip shifts. Daylight, 5500K. Overcast, 6500K. Indoor, warm. 3200 4000K. Cap your ISO at 800 in daylight and 1600 at night to keep your footage clean. Turn on highlight warning zebras to protect your sky and expose slightly darker, because a blown-out sky is gone forever, but shadows can always be recovered. Shutter speed and ND filters follow the 180-degree rule. Your shutter speed should always be double your frame rate. For 60 FPS, set 1 Moto 120 shutter for natural motion blur. To achieve this in bright light, use ND filters, ND8 for cloudy days, ND16 for sunny conditions, ND32 for bright snow or beach. These filters instantly make your footage look smooth, cinematic, and professional. Audio, your secret weapon, let's be honest. Bad audio ruins even the best video. If you're using onboard mics, enable wind reduction. But if you want professional sound, use a USB-C or wireless mic. Clip it under your jacket or backpack strap to block wind and engine noise. Near water? Add a tiny foam or dead cat to your mic. Always do a 2-second audio check before every take. Remember, great audio with decent video keeps viewers watching. The opposite doesn't. Mounting tips that change. Everything. Your mounting choice defines your shot's energy. Short mounts, bind, less shake. Biking. Chest mount for immersion. Let your arms and handlebars sell the speed. Motorsports. Use horizon balancing. Angle the camera slightly upward for a thrilling sense of speed. Running. Use a short selfie grip, elbows close, and RockSteady on. Cars. Mount low and wide for that cinematic ground rush. Travel. Short selfie stick on a wrist lanyard. It disappears in ultra-wide shots. Always use DJI's magnetic quick release. It's the fastest way to swap angles and make your edit dynamic. Mastering water shots, the Osmo Action 6 is waterproof out of the box, but water droplets ruin shots fast. Use a hydrophobic lens coating, or simply lick the lens before diving. It helps water bead off instantly. In bright surf, 4K 60, slightly underexpose, 120 shutter, ND16. Underwater, Lock WB and use a red filter in blue water or magenta in green water. Always get close. Water kills contrast and distance. Slow. Steady camera movements look best underwater. Low light and night shooting at night. Drop to 30 FPS and set shutter to 160 for more light. Keep ISO as low as possible, max 1600. Use neon lights, storefronts, or street lamps to add cinematic glow. For that moody night look, underexpose by 1 to 3 stop and let highlights breathe. Field of view strategy. Instant production value ultra wide. For landscapes, speed shots, or drone-like perspectives. Wide for trail, board, and street POVs. Standard. For dialogue, close-ups, and gear detail, mix your shots like a movie. Start wide, go tight, add sound, end with emotion. Even without showing your face, you're telling a story. Real-world presets to copy now. Mountain biking 4K 60, RockSteady on, wide FOV, ISO 100, 800, WB pre-seam 4K, EV 0.3 ND16 and sun. Tilt slightly down for technical shots, slightly up for speed flow. Motorsports, horizon balancing on, rigid mount. Slight upward angle for that cinematic rush. Travel vlog, front screen on, RockSteady on, wireless mic under collar. Wind reduction enabled. Water days, hydrophobic lens, 4K 60 underexposed slightly, and clean after every dip. Editing secrets edit with rhythm. Fast cuts 1 to 3 sec for action. Longer holds 5 to 7 sec for landscapes, layer audio, ambient, voice, music. If you shot in D-Log-M, apply a LUT, slightly lift exposure, and add a soft contrast curve. Avoid crushed blacks. Action footage needs breathing shadows. Pro hack, insert one natural sound. Breath, wave, tire buzz before music hits. It resets attention. Common mistakes that kill your footage. Shooting in full auto. Always control WB, ISO, and shutter. Using long, shaky mounts. Over-sharpening footage. It kills cinematic texture. Forgetting to clean your lens. Using cheap SD cards that stick to V30 or higher. If filming only POV, use off-body angles for storytelling variety. The one-button cinematic preset save this custom mode and forget about fiddling. 4K 60 FPS. RockSteady on, wide FOV, shutter 120, ND16 and sunlight, ISO 100 800, WB found 100K, color, D-Log-M if grading, HLG if not, wind reduction on, highlight warnings on, quick switch, horizon balancing. Plus, 4K 120. Slow-mo it's your press record and trust it setup. Smooth motion, perfect exposure, and clean sound every time. Bonus mic trick if you're using a wireless mic, hide it under a thin fabric with a small air gap. It blocks wind but keeps clarity. If you're using onboard mics, turn slightly sideways so the wind hits your shoulder, not the mic. Instant clarity boost. Final thoughts. Now you know, great action video isn't luck or gear. It's habits, setup, and storytelling. The DJI Osmo Action 6 gives you gimbal-like stabilization, real color science, and durability that survives the elements. Lock your white balance. Use ND filters. Cap your ISO. Keep your mounts short. And always tell a story. If this helped you, hit like so more creators stop wasting shots. And subscribe to Trove for more ready-made presets, cinematic camera tips, and action filmmaking guides every week. Charge your batteries, clear your card, and go shoot something you'll still love to watch a year from now.